Hello, and welcome to the 5CExploresTheWorld-e06-Best-Drinks podcast, the place where fifth graders share their knowledge and wonderings.
My name is Harrison, and I will be your first host.
My name is Asher, and I will be your second host.
And last but not least, my name is Jason, and I'll be your third host. Today we will be discussing the best drinks with the bracket. In the first round, we will base a theme on the most money made.
Our first contestants will be Lemonade and Prime. We think Prime should win. This is our reason. Prime has made about $1.2 billion from sales as of 2024, and Lemonade has made $1.69 billion. But there's a catch.
Prime has only been out for 2 years, while Lemonade has been out for about 400 years. That means Prime overtook what took Lemonade about 400 years to make. And in just 2 years, this proves Prime is better.
For the next match, we will have Sprite versus Apple Juice. Sprite has made $60 billion in 60 years. Apple Juice has made $17 billion in 156 years. There is a clear difference between that.
But Sprite is getting less popular, and there are multiple apple juice companies with tens of billions of dollars. If you add it up, apple juice will have a vast difference against Sprite. So in conclusion, apple juice wins. Next match.
The match is Sparkling Water versus Fanta. Sparkling Water has made about $40 billion over 255 years. Fanta is 84 years old and made $144 billion. So Fanta wins. Hang on, no. Fanta's annual sellings rate is getting lower by the year.
Meanwhile, sparkling water is popular amongst adults, and it's getting more popular. Studies prove there are 50% more adults than kids. So in that case, sparkling water wins. We're on to the next match.
Cranberry juice is a worldwide favorite. There are many companies, for example, Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray has made about $180 billion over 90 years, which is pretty good. Meanwhile, Sunny D is a juice-like drink.
Sunny D's annual sales are $225 million and has been out for 60 years. That means Sunny D's has made $13.5 billion, so cranberry juice wins. Sunny D has been a popular drink, but it's over.
Next for our podcast, water v. strawberry juice. Since water is an everyday thing to drink and it's very good hydration, and strawberry juice isn't that popular, it means that water wins. But just to make sure we checked, water has made $350 billion just from bottles. So water wins.
The famed Coke versus Gatorade. Gatorade is another sports drink and it's pretty popular. But against Coke, no chance. We did research anyway, though. Coke was first introduced to the world 138 years ago. Since then, they have made $203 billion. Even though it's unhealthy, that's a lot.
Not many drinks can compete with that. On the other hand, Gatorade has been out for 59 years and has made $6.3 million each year. So that translates to an overall $370 million. We tried Gatorade, but you're just not enough. Let's see what the next match is. Okay, now we have orange juice versus Ramoon.
We all like Japanese soda, aka Ramoon, but we still did research. Orange juice has made $53.5 billion in 78 years. Meanwhile, Ramoon has made $8 million in 140 years. But Ramoon is just not popular in the U.S., and it tastes great. Ramoon just needs to have more companies in the U.S. Besides, orange juice is an old thing, so that means Ramoon wins.
Last matchup of the first round, Pepsi versus Star. Star is new and getting more popular. It has made $600 million in 1 year. Pepsi is really good and it's unbelievably successful. But like Coke, it's unhealthy. Pepsi Cola has made a whopping $9 trillion. It's the most money-making drink ever. Still, Star put up a good fight. Second round.
The first match is Prime versus Apple Juice. The round will be based on cost and how much people buy it. Prime costs $2 and Apple Juice costs $2.5. Prime is winning so far, but now we have to see the amount of people who buy it. For Prime, it's about $1.5 billion drinks in 2 years.
For Apple juice, it is approximately $5 billion in 156 years. We have this scenario again. In about 5 years, Prime will pass Apple juice, so again, Prime wins. For the second match of second round, we have sparkling water versus cranberry juice. Speaking of water, it costs $1.5. That's pretty cheap.
Cranberry juice, on the other hand, costs $2.5. That's $1 more. Now, sparkling water is very popular, and it has sold 2 billion units. Cranberry juice has sold 21 billion units. That's like 10 times more bottles. Obviously, cranberry juice wins. The next matchup is water versus Coke. Water has sold over 16 trillion bottles a year.
That's like 10 times as much as Coke. As it turns out, Coke makes 73 trillion bottles a year, which is even more. But putting water in a container was over 2,000 years ago, which means water has sold 2.5 quadrillion containers. So we don't have to check how much water or Coke costs.
The answer is clear. Water wins. The final match of the second round is Pepsi versus Vermouth. Pepsi costs $2.2 and sells $45 billion a year each year. Meanwhile, Vermouth has sold 900,000 bottles this year. Also, Vermouth cost $8. That's just too much. Pepsi moves on to the semifinals. We'll see you the semifinals and the finals in the next episode.
I'm Harrison.
I'm Asher.
And I'm Jason.
Until next time, goodbye.